Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've recorded anything, but today I'm back with a dream journal, which is a series I want to start on my channel where I just tell you guys some of the crazy dreams that I've had. And so today's dream is, it's weird. It's like me and my friends. Okay, wait, let me back up a little bit. So I had to go to study hall, so I had to do school, and study hall was at Dollar General. There was two parts to the building. One half was study hall, and then the other half was the actual Dollar General. And I went in to start math work because math is my worst subject. And I sat down, I opened up my book, and I started trying to study, but I didn't know what I was looking at. Like, I didn't know how to do it. So like 30-45 minutes go past, and I'm stuck. So I decided to stop, and I get up and I walk over to the other side of Dollar General, which is the grocery store part, and I start to shop for like snacks and like food and stuff. And this guy comes up to me, and he looks a lot like Nick Jonas, and I swear it was Nick Jonas. And I was like, hi. He was like, hey. And so we start talking, but then in the middle of the conversation, this guy switches. I don't know if he leaves and someone else comes in, or if he just changes into a new person, because it's a dream and dreams are crazy and things like that happen. But out of nowhere, I was talking to this little Asian boy, and I was like, hey. And then he randomly starts to put his things in my grocery cart. I was like, what are you doing? Like, don't do that. And he continues. I was like, okay, so if you keep doing this, not only are you paying for my things, your things, but you're also paying for my things. And he was like, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, I guess that'll work. So we get to the cash register after we're done shopping, and he pays for it. And as we're walking out to the parking lot, he stops at this white car, opens up the hood of the car, and does something to it, and then puts the hood down. But while he's doing that, I walk over to the trunk to put the things in the trunk of the car, and he's like, oh no, that's not my car. I was like, what do you mean it's not your car? You were in the hood of it. He was like, no, this is my car over here. So we walk over a few like parking spaces, and there's like this pink BMW. And he was like, this is my car. And I was like, okay. So then we actually put the groceries in the trunk of that car. He starts to drive away, but he's not driving on the road. He drives right through the road into the water, like the river next to the road, I guess. And I rolled down my window because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, cars don't belong in water. And I was putting the window down with the intentions of like getting out and like swimming if I needed to, like if the car were to sink or whatever. And he rolled my window back up, and I was like, what are you doing? Once again, don't do that. Like, this kid is wild. So he rolled my window back up, and I rolled it back down. And then as soon as I do that, I see this big like rock formation in front of us, and it's kind of like a ramp. So he speeds up and drives up the ramp, and then as we're at the tip of the ramp, the car flies off the edge of it and then just lands on the ground somewhere. I don't know. But as soon as it landed, I ended up in a second dream. So the dream switched, and at this dream, it was like the same location somewhat, but like a different day, kind of like a different scenery, but it was still at like a Dollar General, and it was a graduation day for class of 2020, I guess. And these kids were lined up at the register in their caps and gowns, graduating. And so I was looking through the window, and I was just like, being nosy. And then a few of my friends just so happened to be like up here next to me or like beside me or something. And it was also like two halves of the store. So one half was the graduation ceremony, and then the other half was like a basketball practice. And I was really confused. I was like, huh? Like, what is going on here? Like, what is this? And I realized that they're having basketball tryouts on one side, graduation ceremony on the other side, like I just said. And so they both wrap up, like it's over. And as they're cleaning it up, this circus truck comes, and truck says bears, lions, and like tigers entertainment, I guess. And the guys go in to collect a bear, and they come out with a cub, and they put the cub in the trailer of the circus truck or whatever. And then they're like, okay, we're all set, time to go. And out of nowhere, I hear someone like scream, and I look up in the dream, of course, and there's this lady being attacked by a bear. It's like they forgot to get the mom bear, and so like she was freaking out because they took the cub and not her, and it was like vicious. Like she wanted to eat somebody. So they're like, stay calm, we got this, we're professionals. All you have to do is just like be quiet, back up a few steps. And so I was listening, me and this lady that was standing right next to me, and the bear got like really, really angry. Like I don't know, it's just like wanted to eat people type of angry. So it comes running towards the doors, and it smashes through the glass frame, and I start running down the aisle or the sidewalk, and the lady next to me also does. And as we're running, we're jumping over fences, and there was like 3 rows of fences, one behind each other. It was like small, medium, large, like they were higher with everyone. And we jumped over the first one, and we made it, and then the bear jumped over that too. So we jumped over the second one, and the bear jumped over that one also. And then we're coming up on a third one, and we're struggling a little bit. And as we get over it, this the bear like attacks this lady's leg and pulls her down, like mutilates her, and she's pretty much just screaming, and it's really chaotic. So she's like, go, save yourself, run if you can. I was like, all right. So I keep running, and I make it up to the top of the fence, and there's a building right next to the fence. So I roll over on my back kind of to stay flat so the bear can't see me. And I hear this lady being like tortured because she's literally getting eaten alive. And I look over to see if anybody's coming from the Dollar General to try to come save this lady, and literally no one is coming. Like she's just screaming, and everyone's just standing there, I guess. Maybe they went home, I don't know, but no one was there. And so I just kind of like freak out a little bit. Ew, cops.
It's a nice little setup, I like it.
Thank you. No, thank you. Where was I? I think I was pretty much done. The lady got mutilated. I survived. I'm laying on top of the roof. Class of 2020 graduated. Basketball tryouts were happening. I had study hall, and I went grocery shopping. And I was driven in a car that was riding on water. And it was a bit of a roller coaster, literally. And that's that. That was my dream. It was kind of weird. But yeah, the end, I don't know, but this is the end of my video. And I kind of like this. It's easy to do when there's like no one in the park. So maybe I'll do this more often. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video if you like my story. Comment and subscribe. I would be very appreciative of that. And thanks for watching. Bye.